Since the rise of Tyler Perry, live theater has experienced a renaissance, and Tangie Beaty is here to ensure that the Midlands does not miss out on the renewal of this age-old art form. We caught up with the local playwright at a rehearsal for an upcoming play, If You Only Knew Why I Struggle to Trust God.
Tailor made for you. How can I help you?
Child, it was a holy place. Now it's just a place where the hoes dwell. Yes, girl. Let me call you back, okay? I'll have to call you later. All right, bye. You can't help me with nothing, honey. Please, this is your salon.
For the MinorityEye.com, I'm Michael Bailey with this social report. Tangie, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
So, tell me a little bit about what you got going on now. You got your play coming up.
Yes, February 1st and the 2nd at Harbison Theater. It's called If You Only Knew. Why I Struggle to Trust God is a tagline, but it's called If You Only Knew.
Okay. Now, Wow Productions. Tell me a little bit about Wow Productions.
Okay.
And when did you start it, and just a
Okay.
little background behind
Okay.
it.
WOW Productions actually started in 2005. It's called WOW for Walking on Water Productions, and we started it because we were writing plays, and this is what God has told us to do, and so we were like, we don't know what we're doing, and so He just said, you know what? If you follow me, I'll tell you what you need to do, and so that's why we called it WOW for Walking on Water, because we can't do it if He don't tell us to do it.
Okay. Now, so have you always written plays, or it was just something new hobby? Or?
No, I started actually in 2003. I was going through a really trying time in my life, and I was always a writer. You know, I was always writing things, and so just one day I was just like, God, I'm gonna write a play, and I wrote a play based upon some issues that I was dealing with at that time, and it was actually my first play called Yesterday Is Gone.
Okay.
And I did that in 2003 for the first time, and we've just been going forth ever since. Lord.
So, is it more like, you said it's sort of like a hobby, but is it sort of like your ministry as well?
You know what? I believe that I'm called to minister. I believe that God has called me to be a minister, but I don't like being in front of people. So I'm a minister behind a pen. Yes, Lord. But I believe that people are very visual, and so it is a ministry for me. It is, definitely I have to conduct business so that I can definitely be able to present the best product. But at the same time, this is the purpose and the motive for me doing it is strictly ministry. And so that's why we always do inspirational. We always do gospel. It will always lead back to who God is, always. Now, we don't necessarily have to, we don't hit you over the head with the Bible. We don't, our productions are really on the line. They're not necessarily edgy, but they tell the truth.
Okay.
And it will show some of us and some issues we don't really want to talk about, and, but at the same time, it's real life.
Well, could you give us give me a little synopsis of it? Okay, because the title is real profound. Why I Struggle to Trust God.
Yes.
So could you give me a little background behind what's taking place in the play?
Well, a lot of times, this play in particular ministers to Christians as a whole. And it ministers to Christians as a whole because we talk about, we put on masks. And we say everything is okay and everything is all right. But in the background, we really struggle to really say that we trust God because we worry. We got high blood pressure. We pacing the floor at night. So we struggle. And so this says, if you only knew, because we all think that our situation is the only situation. And so when we say, if you only knew why I struggle to trust God, if you only knew my true story, then you will understand why I'm kind of wavering and why I'm kind of scared and why I don't believe all the time, or why I'm trying to cover up, or why I'm telling this lie. And so the show, If You Only Knew, kind of deals with some background issues of some saints they're at church and everything is wonderful, but when they come home and their marriage is falling apart, or people are lying about their lifestyle in order to please people. So that's kind of what the gist of if you only knew. And it culminates with just at the fact of saying, you know what, we all got issues. Everybody, from the front door to the back door, nobody is oblivious. Nobody, you know. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good play. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna cry. You're definitely gonna cry. You know. But most of all, you're going to definitely leave you encouraged. And when you come to a WOW production, we make sure that you say wow when you come to the door. Wow, the set was great. Wow, the music was awesome. Wow, the cast was wonderful. You know what I mean? And that's what we strive to do. Not because we're trying to be better than anybody, but we believe that whatever we do it to please God. And so we're not going to offer God junk. We're going to offer God our absolute best. And so that's what we strive for everything that we do.
Okay. Now, the cast of the play, you pick local actors. So
yes.
Can you tell us some people that you got, that's participating in the play?
We have some amazing actors. We have Roderick Lorick, who's been with us for almost 4 years. We have Kayla Baker, who's been with us for going on 2 years. We have Katrina Blanding. She's actually also our music writer. And so her and her husband Micah actually handles our music, but she's also been with us for about 3 years. We definitely use local actors. I love using local actors because I believe that Columbia has a lot to offer, and there's a lot of untapped talent in Columbia, and we don't have to be in Atlanta or Charlotte or, you know what I mean? Like, there is some talent here that is like, will wow you, and so we're going to present it. And so we have Kayla, we have Arisha Connor Frierson, we have Crazy Leroy Kelly, we have we just have we have Dana Bufford. Okay. We have some awesome and amazing talent in the play as well as on the backstage. Okay. We have Jositra Robinson and Tamra. You know what I mean? 171 Productions. They do phenomenal. They make me look good. They make other people hate me, thinking that I'm doing it big. But it's just them. It's just them.
Well, tell me this. Now, this is your 4th production?
This is my 4th production of this show.
Okay.
Meaning, when I say production, meaning we've performed it 4 times. Okay. However, overall, this is probably the 7th show that I've actually produced. Mm-hmm. And we have tons more coming. We are actually trying to get 2 more productions up and running for the rest of this year in July and November. But we're still running. We're still going. We're trying to do some new things. We're trying to get that DVD out. We're trying to get this, we got a lot of things going on.
Okay. Well, you are one of the more successful local playwrights.
That's the Lord, yes.
I think people know your name, but for the most part, you've managed to stay behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So
I like that spot.
Tell us a little bit. Who is Tangie? Are you married? I mean,
I am married. I've been married to the absolute most wonderful man on this earth. Yes, I have him. I've been married for 15 years. I have 2 children. One is in the Air Force, and the other one is in the 9th grade at Spring Valley. I am originally from Connecticut, but I call Columbia my home now. Right. I've been here for going on 7 years. And I've just been, I love holding down that back wall. Like, I got the wall. That's my spot. I love it. But I am, I love to write. I love to sing. I love to read. I love to joke around. If you know me, I love to, my friends are my friends. And I never meet a stranger, but, I just, I'm kind of shy. I am. I don't like to infringe on people, Like, who is she? I'm like, I'm just trying to say hi.
Now, who all works with you at WOW Production? Is it just you or just some more people behind the scenes?
No, my God, no. Okay. Oh, my God, I could never do this by myself. I have a partner. Her name is Donna Johnson, and she's been with me. That's my left, my right, my back, my front. That's my girl. We have 171 Productions that have come on. And we're partnering up with them, and they are amazing in their own right, and with their marketing and their graphic arts and their videography and their photography. Like, they are just so if someone needs to get up with that, then You know, you can use them as long as, you know, in the scope. You know, you can't take them from us, but, you know, we'll share. So we have them. We have musicians like Micah Blandon. You know, we have other assistants that come in. We partnered up with Julia Pettis with 3J Productions that handles our wardrobe and makeup and, you know, hair and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a lot of hands in the pot. Our production crew, minus our cast, is roughly about 20 to some odd people. So it's not, you know, we're just doing this by ourselves. You know, it definitely takes, you know, a team to put it on.
So tell us, what's next for Wild Production? What are some of the things you have on the horizon?
Well, we got a couple things on the horizon. We are working on another play for coming in July. I think that's when we're going to go with it. And it's an adaptation of a local author book, Platinum Dreams with Kevin Raspberry.
Okay.
So we're converting his book to a play, so that's going to be coming in July, called Truth Behind the Lies, The Confessions of a Good Man.
Oh, okay.
So I'm waiting on that. That's going to be really great. And then November, we have a show coming on, but I'm not quite sure what that's going to be. But we have a couple workshops coming through, and, you know, we're thinking about some different stuff. So we're looking to partner with different organizations and come through and do some stuff. But we're just trying to keep it moving and stay busy and become productive and, you know, become that overall entertainment agency.
All right. Well, thank you for sitting down with us, and looking forward to seeing the play.
Yes,
so I'm
sir.
looking forward to being
you
wild.
gotta be there. You're gonna be wild. I promise. You're gonna be wild. Yeah.
The Social Report is produced by TME Productions and distributed by theminorityeye.com, a subsidiary of TME Media Group.